Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If new, welcome love. If you're old, thank you for watching. Hi guys, Owamie put Gogo Skhoteni in her place because but before we get into anything, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Guys, please watch the ads. It's very important, as well as click the thank you button. If you're a small YouTuber wanting to promote your channel through my platform, please hit me up on my Instagram or comment down below. We will talk. I'll be doing this for free of charge, as I understand how hard or difficult it may be to promote your business out there. So when you hit me up on Instagram, please send me a 1-minute video explaining what your business is about and a link to your business so the subbies know where to find you. So please grab yourselves something to drink, guys. It's cold and it's raining here, so please, today I'm having some coffee. It's nothing crazy. I know you guys are going to ask me where I got this mug from. I got this from Mr. Price Home. It was 40 rand. Yes. Okay. So I have been feeling a bit better, besides my eye here, I know. So please don't point it out. Like, there's no need to get an icon it. So today we're going to be talking about Gogo Skhoteni and Owamie, because guys, what do you mean? What do you mean? Guys, I'm out of words because Owamie just put Gogo Skhoteni in her place. But let's get into it. So guys, so Owamie did a video stating her opinion on the whole Dominic situation. The reason why I did not talk about the whole Dominic situation is because I feel like I was going to be biased on who I'm with and whatever, and I was like just trying to not be part of the drama and all that and whatever. So Owamie did a video stating her opinion on a TikTok. I'm not gonna play the video because I don't want to make this video too long. And then Gogo Skhoteni, I'm going to respond to that video. So I'm gonna play the video up next and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
Mama. She's been making videos about me and I don't respond to that. Leona angangiphapheli.
Mzala.
Angangiphapheli.
Asi mzala mamela.
Angangiphapheli.
Asimelele live yango for asibeka amabhombu mzala.
Yabona mhlazana upresident athi anyeka sathatha ama foreigner mele ube ne paperwork. Owami mele ayenze sure ukuthi unayi paperwork because she looks like one of them. I thought she is. She better not. Anginandaba namavideo ahleza wayenza la angangiphapheli. I don't respond because I understand I'm in the public eye and ezinye izindaba vele yimo oziletha la emehlweni akhulume ngazo le nje angiphapheli. Enze sure ukuthi une paperwork. Lo siso hamba xosha abantu lapha sowethu akamhlangabeze nje ambashe. Wakuvela.
No, mina I saw the video yabona. Angimazi umzala ukuthi wakuphi sazana la ku TikTok yabo. Angimazi. So sazana lana like content creators. So ngibonile nami video ngathi ngazidlulela. Yabona? Because abanye abantu I think lento sebayenza ibe personally more than the actual thing eyenzakalayo.
Yes, abanenkinga nami. It's okay ukuthi ube nenkinga nami, but don't now make it ngenkinga ya Dominic. Iba nenkinga ngami wena. Usho ukuthi angithandile Sangoma, si everywhere, si isifebe, si fake, si asazi sifunani, si yonke indawo sithwele ngengane yakhe. It's okay. I won't retaliate. But don't come here and lie under my name. You can say that because that's what you see about me. It's fine. But this one, I'm not gonna let go.
Ambili.
I'm not gonna let go. And a layer of 4, I'm not, after layer of 4, I'm not gonna respond to him. Hey, yabo angisazi ngithini. Hayi. Angisazi ngoba ngizothi ngibathi ngithe ngirong. Hayi. Yona le. I'm not gonna retaliate to it, even if angasho okubi angizingeni. Magalethu uqolo, yabonga. That's it.
Yazi mzala.
Noma ngabe
Guys, that video shocked me. Mama, because the stuff she said was so uncalled for. As for saying she looks like a foreigner. So in the video, she basically says she looks like a foreigner. She looks like one of them. She must make sure if the government comes to ask for papers that she must make sure she has her paperwork. And also she went on to say Kanti Uvela, because there's no one who doesn't know that Owamie is Benda. Like listen, even her intro says it. She'll tell you that I'm Owamie Nichira. Oh, I'm not gonna even try and butcher it because I'm gonna get it. But it says it. Oh, she is Venda. Some things were just so uncalled for, and I was just like, what? No. So Owamie did a video responding. Yes, so I'm gonna play the video up next and I'll come back with this my commentary.
Now, you know, one thing about me is that I am a very intelligent woman. I can be able to argue with you without necessarily having to hit you under the belt or anything. But I will address a few things with the stuff that Skhoteni is actually saying. Lala, you're not a child anymore. If what Google said to me is the truth, you are 32 and you're turning 33 in less than 3 months. You are not a baby. I'm 34. I'm 34. Now, for me, obviously, the first thing that she said was salkwas, which means like a gran. I don't know. It's a very insultive way of even calling an old or an older person. You understand? So she felt that she was going to address me with that. I don't know if maybe you looked at me and you thought I was a lot older, but no, I actually am not. I'm just more intelligent. I'm just more intelligent. I know that a lot of people actually put intelligence and they also put age in the same place. Some of us are actually blessed by God. I'm not that older from you. I'm not even 2 years older than you. So if I'm Skhokwazi, you're also Skhokwazi, my baby. But anyway, what I want to say here is that now you can call me Skhokwazi, you can call me Gogo. Actually, you should call me Koko. The one that is even older than a Gogo. Because speak it into existence. I want to reach there. Let's not act and make it seem like aging is not a blessing. Let's not do that. Aging is a blessing. For me to be 34 years old, that is a huge blessing. You know why? Not many people reach the age of 34. You know. Not everyone. Well, not many, but a lot of people don't. But not everyone reaches the age of 34. You know that. Or not everyone reaches this age. I am personally not going to live my life in shame, or I'm going to live my life in hiding, because God is blessing me with more life, with more days, with more years. You must be stupid. That's the first thing that I'm going to say to you. You must really be a very dumb person to think that actually a blessing that is of age, a blessing that even people from back then in the Bible would pray for long life. You come here and you think you can shame me, my age, the days that God has given me. So as we're getting older, what should we do? Because you're also getting older. As I'm saying, in less than 3 months, if what Google said is the truth, you're turning 33. You're not aging backwards, most. So people that actually try to age shame, I never ever understand. It shows how dumb you really are. Because you're older than you were yesterday. You literally are already older than you were when you were making that stupid video or that stupid live. You're older. Like you're a few hours or a few minutes older than where you were when you were talking. So why would you even try? But it shows how low your IQ is. You vibrate so low. That's number one. I'm not going to get into this because, as I've said, you cannot age shame Owamie. I'm 34 years old. You can call me Gogo. You can call me Koko. You can call me Salkwazi. Let's please speak it into the universe so that God is like, oh, wow, yeah, she definitely needs to be a Koko. I pray to God that I live past 100. It's not an insult. Aging is a blessing. So you cannot, like, Bona, there. Let's move on. The second thing that we're going to talk about here is that she was now talking about, I look like a foreigner. And let me tell you something. She was not saying it in a positive way. I don't care if you're going to be out here, you're going to either act dumb or you really are dumb if you thought that that was being said in a positive light. But let me tell you another thing. You also cannot come for me with my looks. That's number one. Or I look like a foreigner is actually a compliment for me. It's nothing actually really. It's not an insult, but I do feel that it's a compliment because let me tell you something. It does actually, how can I say, support. It actually like, I'm looking for a word that I can't get, but it proves my originality. I know I speak English a lot, and that is because my followers are not only just vendors. I have a lot of people that follow me, both nationally, internationally, from different countries. I know a lot of people follow me. I know a lot of people love my content. If you are someone that watches me, you will know that I'm very big on inclusivity. Even if I have a guest and they're trying to speak Venek, they're trying to speak like one of the languages in South Africa, I would try to always steer to say, let's use English because I'm trying to include every single person, both Africans and those that are not. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's because I just love inclusivity. That is it. If not, I was gonna be here in Chikamba Chivenda, Tubaliwana Lingwe, or Atichishawi, Atichishoni, Chivendanisha Venda. Okay? I'm Venda. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. Everybody knows this. If you go to my Instagram, you'll even see my surname. If you are someone that has got 2 cells in your brain, you would know. Okay? So, vendors, our origin, we do originate from Congo. I know some of you guys did not know this, but
Hi, Umtata Wambega. You know when they say, I'm going to take you there, I am going to take you there. Because, hi, guys. Owamie really just put Gogo Skhoteni in her place. Because, one. So, I'm just going to give like a similar rundown. That is like part 1 of it. There's part 2 that I'm going to play. So, she basically said that if what Google is saying is true, you are turning 33 and Owamie is 34. So, if she... what's this is calling Gogo. I mean, if Gogo Skhoteni is calling Owamie, Gogo Skhoteni is calling Owamie Usalwati, which means she's also part of it because it's not like sharing at 2 years. I also wanna address something like why do people think, because like I'm pretty sure if I had to mention my age, someone would think I'm older, which people do think, and it's okay, it's fine. I don't know if I should take it as a compliment or what, but not that it bothers me at all. Because some people will be shocked. You're 20, you're lying. I thought you were 25. Whatever, baby. I know my age, so it's whatever. I don't know why people make it aging seem like it's something that's bad. It's nothing that's bad. It shows that you are growing ukulele. And if you have young genes, it's even a blessing, even more. Even if you don't, but the fact that you're aging is a blessing. The fact that we get to see you longer, you live longer, you get to like see or experience things that happen to you should be a blessing. The fact that she thinks aging is something so bad, or she made it look like something so bad, and shaming Owamie for her age is crazy. The fact that Alakshi Nishona 2 years, like I'm expecting to hear, I don't know, because I don't do like research about Gogo Skhoteni and all. I thought she was in her late 20s. I was even shocked when they told me that she's in her 30s because I'm like, what? You know? And then Owamie went to those shade. I think it shows how low your IQ levels are, or how her IQ is. She vibrates so low. You know. Honestly, when I was watching like the videos on TikTok, the short videos of the lives of her and Piwe, her and Dominic, her and Usomis, I could agree because her reasoning capacity now, is so low. Like she was listening to respond instead of listening to understand some of the things, and she didn't want to obviously figure out where she was wrong. So she also mentioned with Owamie that she looks like a celebrity. I mean, she looks like a foreigner. Ooh, a celebrity. A foreigner. And then you can tell that did not come from a positive manner or trying to spread positivity from what she said. You can tell she was trying to throw a jab, even saying, where is she from, Vele? Like, and I'm glad Queen Ninja took it as a compliment. The fact that they said she looks like a foreigner, the fact that people approach her and say she looks beautiful, the fact that she isn't phased about that makes me even more happy. So I'm gonna play part 2 up next, and I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
you ate dust because uya papa. That's it. So even if, how many times, guys, have people actually said, oh my gosh, I thought you was from Zim. And I'm like, oh no, I'm South African. Oh, I thought you are a Nigerian. I usually get Nigeria and Zim. Most people will say this, that you don't look South African. There's nothing wrong with that. 1,000%. I don't even see that as an insult. The reason why I'm even addressing this is because you thought you ate and you didn't. You cannot come out here and talk about something that people say almost all the time. But you know what people also always say? You're so beautiful. And I love that because I am. Period. So me looking like a foreigner, if that lady that kicks foreigners away, or the president needs papers, the president can come and I'll give them my papers and it's done. What's wrong with that? You're trying to protect your country and get, because when you look South African, so you must be South African. So if you want to protect your country, it's okay. And let me tell you something. Being a foreigner is not as big of an insult as you think. The moment you step out of South Africa, even if you're there by Lesotho, you are a foreigner in Lesotho. The moment you step out of South Africa, if you go to Congo, Nigeria, Zim, you are a foreigner there. So how is that an insult? How? Why did you try to think that you ate when you didn't? But I am seeing you, and I'm seeing the things you say, and I'm seeing the way you speak about it. You have a mannerism about you that literally just is not it at all. And you are not the brightest. You really are not, Shem. I'm going to say it. You're not as smart, hey? You really aren't. You have a lot of followers, but you is not that smart, Boo. And that's my opinion, of course. Now let's go ahead and address another thing. What else was she talking about? Okay, she said I look like a foreigner. She spoke about the age thing, the Salgwazi. And then she spoke about what? What else did she talk about? Okay, she spoke about how I always make videos. I don't always make videos about you. I only talk about you when you're trending, which it's never about your work majority of the time. That should show the type of person you are. If you are trending, it's some one nonsense drama, like BBL, or you are acting a fool doing one thing or another. You are saying this about people and that. You are this and that and that. I don't see you trend for your work, which is being a fake Sangoma, a scammer, in my opinion. And let me tell you why I'm saying this. Because now I'm not going to just say something, I'm going to support it. This person we are talking about claims to be a Sangoma. She even calls herself Gogo Skhoteni'S, which is why, if you have seen, I've not actually called her any Gogo and nonsense. What? No, I can't. Because how are you a Sangoma, right? But you have gone to a podcast and you have actually openly spoken about how Muti does not exist. These things are fake. Just summarizing what she was saying. It's because you failed as a Sangoma. You thought that people maybe were going to stop going to other Sangomas, that I'm not going to bring other people here that have been shying you 9-9. They trend for their work and not for nonsense like this. You couldn't do it. Anyone that still goes to you as a Sangoma, I would literally say it's either it's a person maybe that does not know anything about social media, or they have not seen the foolishness that you go around doing and the things that you have said. And if there's one thing about me, if I had ever consulted you, and I had proof of it, I was going to sue you. And I was going to want so much money. Because number one, it means you scammed people. You are not a Sangoma that was not giving people muti. So how is it that you would give people muti that you don't believe exists or it works? So what are you saying? Because no one is going to come out here and pay you a lot of money in order for you to give them muti that you as a Sangoma don't believe it works. How is that possible? That's why I'm not even going to disrespect other Sangomas by calling you a Gogo or a Sangoma, because that one is irrelevant. Or the last thing that I was also going to talk about here is that she goes on to talk about ukuthwala ngengane yakhe, which means to sacrifice her child. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know for a fact every single person know that I never made a single cent when it came to her child's passing. I respected her enough. There's not a single video that you're gonna get of me on my YouTube channel that I actually spoke about the passing of a child. I understand that I've made videos about Skhoteni. There's a lot of stuff that, yes, I do disagree with, because it's like, she's always a mess in my opinion, you understand? And I didn't want that thing of people will be like, oh, so now you're using her child's passing to make money or whatever. I stayed away from the subject completely. I've never spoken about the passing of a child, which may he rest in peace. I don't believe that any parent deserves to go through that pain. The time that the child passed away, before it was even broken to the public, I already got alerts, and I never even made a video because I understood that I need to respect her and her privacy at this time. So one thing about me that you can never lie about is my ethic when it comes to my job. Okay? So if whenever you want to call yourself a spab, you can. Don't put it on me. Do not put it on me. Do not put it on me. If you want to say that when you sacrificed your child, I never said anything like that. So please don't.
Now streaming on Disney Plus.
Talk about gender like that, especially around my name, because I've never ever said anything like that. Because someone watching that live, they will think that maybe that's where I've called her as fab, that's where I've actually spoken about sacrificing her child, that's where I've spoken about the stuff that she was talking about there. Who, my darling? Not me. Not me. Not me. So you literally just went on and showed your ass. You literally proved what I was saying, that you are disrespectful. You can address someone without being disrespectful. And unfortunately with you, I'm someone that is so confident in myself. It's not a lot of stuff that you can say about me or to me that I'm going to sit here and be like, oh my gosh, they called me old. Aging is a blessing. It's a blessing. Oh, you look like a foreigner. I am a foreigner with a South African ID. My ancestors are foreigners. My origin, where is it from? You should go and also do investigation. If you are a Zulu, where are your foreigners, your ancestors from? You should go and do that. Now, this are the last thing that she was talking about. I feel like in Umbeto or West, because you cannot come out here and talk about things and counting things that somebody never said about you. That is it, shame. I don't even want to lie. But one other thing that I will say is that I'm not gonna play the whole life. Obviously, I wanted to play the part which was talking about me, but she did go on. I'll see if I can get it. And she was talking about her tokolo. She hate this and this. She will go and talk to her tokolo or whatever. That was not necessarily coming to me.
If you think the first part one was part 2 is worse, guys. Because what? Uthe ngizokuthatha from where you at ngikubekele ngizokubeka from le ngithathe ngibeke phansi. Because what do you mean? So Gogo's Skhoteni thought she ate when she said Owamie is a foreigner, which she didn't. Honestly, I'm even disappointed on her behalf, because you might find out that the people that actually follow her or follow her content or what she does are actually foreigners. Like I don't want to say foreigners, but people from international people, yes, that follow her. So I must wonder, like, how do they feel if this is what she has to say about people in South Africa? To prove, obviously, she also said that Owamie must make sure she proves to South African. Owamie was glad to even say, your president can come or your people, I will prove that I'm South African. Then also, she also mentioned also Owamie is always talking about her. Guys, we always talk about Gogo. Even myself, I'm going to say, if you've ever seen on my channel, I've never spoke about anyone's death. Like, guys, I do not love the whole topic at death. I've always respected. You will never hear me talk about, sadly, this one passed away. No, yes, if they were sick, I will, but I'm not going to talk about someone who's passed away, because I feel like that's just like one sensitive topic, and that's what the family has to deal with, and let's respect them at that time. So I agree with that. And also, Gogo's Skhoteni also talks about the fact that she always talks about her. We always talk about Gogo's Skhoteni because she's always training for the wrong reasons. She hardly trains for her work. If you've realized, she's training for fighting, she's training for EPPL, she's training for copying somebody, she's training for Owamie. There is always something that she's training for besides her work. So it makes sense why we are always talking about her. And Owamie also mentioned that she's a fake Sangoma. Guys, it shows to me that I don't pay attention to Gogo's Skhoteni and all that, because she mentioned something Owamie Uguti. Gogo's Skhoteni went onto a podcast and say that she doesn't believe in Umuti. Umuti doesn't exist and it doesn't work, but yet she still gives people Umuti. Guys, I'm shocked, because I'm like, why would you give people something that you know that doesn't work? So honestly, we should, you know, look up. We spun some bag and honestly, because after what Owamie said, it just opened my eyes even more. I love the fact that Owamie respected her enough not to even post about her son. Like, that has just increased when it comes to levels of respect for Owamie, has just increased. Even on the video that she made today, I commented and said, this is why I love Queen Niche, because why she comes with facts, guys. And the fact that Owamie kept on saying that she is disrespectful. Yes, she is disrespectful. The fact that she couldn't even point out where she was wrong or even take accountability for where she was wrong. Instead, she kept on throwing jabs. And while honestly, I must say I respect Owamie for this, and I shame umtati wambega la misa corner, because wow. Anyway, guys, comment down below how you feel about the situation. If you like such content, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, be like, love you guys.